the human psyche is a mystery, and there's been multiple psychologists and anthropologists over time who has tried to figure out how it works and create models so that we better can get to terms with ourselves and each other. One of them is Richard Schwartz, who created the inner family systems therapy. And he has trained Guthrie Soyen, who has been my teacher, into this area. And how they see it is that our inner community consists of many different parts. So, for instance, we are born like an innocent being, a little one who just wants to learn and figure out what it's like to be human. And this one tries the best he can to make sense of this world, and sometimes he's not received with the same positive intention as he had. He might do something the grown-ups didn't like, and he's received by an energetic no. So he's hurt. Like this angel with one wing and missing one hand as well. So really hurt. And small beings who are hurt, they don't like this, of course, and they don't have a lot of robustness inside to deal with hurt. So what they do is they try to figure out how to avoid that this would ever happen again. And they develop strategies. And one strategy could be, I am busy. I have very important things to do, so I can't sit and meet your eyes. Because if I do, this little one will be freaked out and will believe that just in a moment I will be hurt again. So I'm busy, I'm doing important things, and people will respect me and love me for my accomplishments. Or another strategy for the same person could also be that here we've got the little one who just needs care, needs to be seen, and who depends on other people. And then when she starts expressing herself, she might be received by laughter. Oops. Small beings hate being laughed at. So she gets very shy, a shyness that holds shame. She's shameful about herself. She shouldn't be visible in any way. She shouldn't show herself because the pain, the shame is so unbearable. So she might develop a strategy. Instead of being seen just for who she is, she might develop a strategy of fixing things. I've got important things to take care of. And when I do this, you don't see my vulnerable self, which people might laugh at if they really saw who I am. So this is how our psyche can be looked at, that we've got multiple parts, each having a noble purpose. And once we understand our parts and what these strategies in life, what they're good for, it's much easier to accept them and to negotiate with them whether they're still serving us. Because this one might have a deep need for tender connection instead of always just being busy, being on the run. And this one might have a really strong need for being seen just as who she is, and not always just taking care of things in order to protect her vulnerability. So this is what we will be looking at in the workshop, Embracing the Shadow, and much more.